Yeah. Stooks. We in the building. South Jersey music.
Was goody. Back with another one, cause you know Raider Nation needed another one. You hear me? How y'all feeling? It's the TheYurpJerz Raiders podcast. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. You feel me? But how y'all feeling? Always looking good when you got the Raiders on. Always feeling good when you got the Raiders on. Always feeling good when you got the Raiders on. So how y'all feeling today? We in the building, you hear me? We got a lot to talk about. Man, one of my partners was supposed to hop on tonight. But unfortunately he had some things, had to do a rain check. So we're gonna get him on. We're gonna get him live and active. You feel me? He like the Saints, but he a big Raiders supporter. You feel me? Yeah. So, and one of my partners, my good friends and shit. So we'll be back. We'll bring that back. But right now, this episode 10, man. Episode 10. How y'all feel about that? Shoot, we coming along though. You feel me? We coming along. Got some things I want to talk about. I want to still harp on a little bit about Geno Smith and his extension. We talk about Shedeur. We're gonna talk about Shedeur a few times on air. Shedeur and the Titans. We're gonna talk about how they canceled the workout. NFL execs believe that Amarion Hampton and Ashton Jeanty could go early in the draft. Shedeur and Travis Pro Day. I'm going to tell y'all what I thought about it. Can Jalen Miro be a possible in the second or third round for the Raiders? And we just going to keep it like that. We're going to keep it right there. So, let's jump right into it. Let's see. So, Geno Smith, we all know that he just signed the extension. We finally got him signed and sealed, delivered. He's ours. You feel me? So, yes, I mean, the last episode, I told y'all that it was 85 with 66.5 guaranteed. Now, that is correct. But is 75 million with incentives makes it up to 85 million with 66.5 guaranteed. And I'm hearing a lot about how we can probably I'm hearing a lot that we can get out of that contract in like 1 to 2 years. So shout out to Spy Tech doing his thing again. And shout out to Geno, finally putting that pen to paper, man. I know a lot of people was worried. I wasn't one of them. I knew that we didn't waste our third round pick for no reason. So, yeah. But let's talk. Let's talk. What's this say about Geno, right? What's this say about Geno Smith? He's gonna be here for 3 years, right? and if you think about it, not a lot of people's talking about this either. That everything is lining up. Geno Smith is lining up with Pete Carroll's. How many years they got on the contract. Now, let's say if Geno plays poorly, maybe we get out of that contract after what, next year or after this year? Who knows, right? But I don't think that's gonna happen. Geno gonna ball out. You feel me? Most accurate, one of the best accurate passers in the game. So I see him being here for the whole 3 years. And look to this, right? So we signed him to a 2-year deal, right? And he already has 1 year left, 1 year on there already, which is this year. So check this out. What if, let's just say hypothetical. I don't really do hypotheticals like that, but let's just say hypothetical, right? We can get Geno for them 3 years. We make the playoffs them 3 years, right? We extend, we give Geno 1 more year, and we could give Pete Carroll that last year. You feel me? We give Pete Carroll that 4th year that everybody was talking about, and then we can turn around and we can, and hopefully have our quarterback waiting, ready to go. As soon as we get we change shifts. So, I think Geno could take us to the playoffs. Yes, I was kind of pissed off because I watched the facility. I don't know if y'all watched the facility, but I watched the facility on Fox. I think it's Fox. Is it Fox? Yeah, it's Fox, right? Or is it ESPN? It's ESPN. It's not Fox. I apologize. It's ESPN, right? And, they got Shady McCoy on there. They got my man James Jones. They got Emmanuel Acho. They got and Chase Daniels on there, right? All great players, all good players. I rock with all of them. But, man, Shady be hating, yo. I'm going to be the first to say it. Shady McCoy, he be hating on us, yo. He hate on the Raiders, dog. Because he don't never have nothing good to say about us, bro. Like, nothing. You feel me? Like, he don't even see the vision. You know what I'm saying? And they kept talking about, James Jones is like, yeah, we're not worried about Denver and and we're not worried about the Chargers. We're not worried about the Broncos. We're not worried about the Chargers because we could split with them. Who we worried about is the Kansas City Chiefs. You feel me? Got a flood going on. Flood, maybe tornado warning until 12. My bad, little tornado warning and stuff until 12. So, but yeah, so where I was at, dang, lost my train of thought, but whatever. So, like I was saying, let's just say we make the playoffs and stuff. We can. Oh no, I already said that. My bad. Apologize. See that little warning that messed me up. We was talking about the facility, right? So the facility, they were talking crazy. So they kept saying we gotta worry. We're gonna be last in the division. First of all, I don't see us being last in the division. No. I don't see that. I see us at least second or third. You know what I'm saying? I see at least second or third. I don't see no. That was number one. Now, then they kept saying how James Jones said we would make the playoffs. He believes we can make the playoffs. I believe we can make the playoffs too. I believe we could probably sneak into the playoffs our first year. We'd be able to sneak into the playoffs. But and then as we go on, maybe as we get better, it won't be no sneaking in the playoffs. It'd be a definite, oh yeah, Raiders in the playoffs, you feel me? But so I agree with James Jones. You feel me? I agree with him. Pete Carroll and Geno Smith, they was already in the playoffs together. You know what I'm saying? Bro just ready to get that lick back. He was just ready to get back in. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't believe in some of these teams right now, bro. Like they ain't show nothing either. You know what I'm saying? They talk about Joe Burrow and them. Joe Burrow and them, they ain't even got no defense like that. They still ain't signed Chase Day. They still ain't signed Trey Henderson. Right? They most of the money that they got done went to the offense. Right? 150 something mil, about 100 to 250 something mil went to the offense. You know? Where the money on the defense at? You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out what's really going on. How y'all just got the Bengals automatically in the playoffs this coming season when they done spent most of they bread done went to the offense. They ain't done nothing on defense. They still ain't they top player, they best player on defense. They don't know whether to trade him or re-sign him, but they don't got the money to re-sign him because more of the money went to the offense. So I don't see that happening either. Shady. Meanwhile, he just like, yeah, I just don't think they got enough players. Are you serious? First of all, we got Geno. Right? We got a competent, accurate quarterback, consistent quarterback. That's number one. Number two, we got Jacoby Myers. I don't know why he was hating on Jacoby Myers. I don't know why people continue to hate on Jacoby when you had 1,000 yards off 87 receptions. What is it? It was like 80 something receptions for 1,011 yards. He had 5 touchdowns and 0 drops, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we need to stop hating on bro. Like, we need to stop hating on my bro. He the best number 2 receiver in the NFL right now. Nigga with no drops. You know what I'm saying? So we need to stop, you know, we just hating and just see the process, man. Just see the process. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that we got our quarterback in place, and I know you know, I feel more good now, so I feel more better. Let's talk about Shedeur and the Titans cancel workout. Well, I'm gonna tell you this right now. They canceled the workout because everybody know Ken Ward going number one. Ken Ward going number one, so it was no reason for them to even have that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they said, and we're gonna talk about that too. But everybody was at Colorado's pro day. Every team's people's scout team or whoever you want to be, they were all there. They were all there. So yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna get too much into this because it ain't really like no reason. I mean, for them to even have a workout because Cam going number one to the Titans. So, and you know, I mean, yeah, it was Cam Ward going number one. So I don't even know why they would schedule a workout knowing that Cam Ward going number one. That's just my thought on it. You feel me? Excuse me. So let's talk about On to the next. On to the next. On to the next. Let's talk about. So I read some on Bleacher Report how the NFL executives believes Amarion Hampton and along with Ashton Genty will go very early in the draft. I agree. So I agree with that because I believe Ashton Genty can go to us at 6. He can go as early as 3. Shoot, hell, he can go as early as 2. For real, for real. But then he ain't gonna go that early. But I see him going to us. I want him to go to the Raiders. I want him to get drafted by the Raiders. Amarion Hampton, I can see Amarion Hampton maybe going to like, let's see. I can see him going to Pittsburgh. I mean, I know it said early, but I don't see no other teams going to grab, like, unless New England going to grab him. You feel me? They going to get Amarion Hampton. Or they decide, like, oh, we going to go get Genty. Shoot, we can go get Amarion Hampton. Or if we felt like it, we could trade back and go get Amarion Hampton. You know what I'm saying? I want to say a quick shout out to Raider Nation Live, Coach Gravy, What Up Low, Raider Gabe 420. Man, shout out to them. Shout out to Coach Gravy. I was on his live the other day. Well, not on it, but I was in the chat. You know, interacting with the people, interacting with Coach Gravy. So shout out to him. Shout out to the chat. They showed me mad love. They showed my channel mad love. So y'all look out for more content from me. So I just want to shout out Coach Gravy because you know, he was shouting me out throughout the whole live and telling the chat to come and subscribe to my channel. So I appreciate the love, bro, and it's much love over here. And you know, y'all do the same, man. Y'all go shout out, y'all go holla at Raider Nation Live, Coach Gravy, What Up Low, which is Raider Nation Live, and go holla at my man Raider Gabe, 420. Also, real quick, since I'm shouting cats out, I want to shout out my brothers, Blaze and Mills. Shout Blaze Stack Up and Mills, shout them out. Smoke Session Podcast, not pod, podcast, Smoke Session. Y'all go holla at them if y'all like crypto, if y'all like Doja Mars, if y'all like stuff like that, if y'all like you know, other sports, yeah, I mean, go holla at them. That's the Smoke Session Podcast again. So yeah. So I just wanted to, you know, do that. But back to what I was getting ready to say. So Coach Gravy, I was on Coach Gravy's live and stuff and interacting, and he kept saying, which is the truth, because I agree with him. He was saying Ashton Genty is the best running back in this class. And then you got Amarion Hampton. I agree with that, with the Amarion Hampton. You feel me? Like, I agree. I think Marion Hampton is next. I think, and I'm trying to tell him, because I kept saying it in the chat. Hey, look out for them Ohio State running backs. Them boys can run. They can run. They can catch out of the backfield. They can pass block. Yo, like, really. They really like that. I watched them film on them. Junkins and Henderson, they some dogs, bro. So we won't go wrong if say Ashton Genty goes before us, And then we don't want to drop down to get Marion Hampton, so we go and get the best player available. We can grab one of them two in the second round. You know what I'm saying? We can grab one of them two in the second round because I believe they're going to be there in the second, especially that high. You know what I'm saying? So, and yeah, so I believe in them cats, yo. Like them, they some dogs right there. Junkins and keep forgetting his name. Hampton. Not Hampton. Henderson. Shout out to them too, man. They some real ones, yo. They get it in. So y'all, like, that's all I wanted to talk about that. So I know y'all seen Shedeur and Travis pro day. Basically, I know y'all seen Colorado's pro day, right? Give y'all a minute real quick. That pro day was live. Travis Hunter showed what he could do at receiver, showed that he was dynamic at receiver. And Shedeur showed what I've been saying about him since the beginning of last year's season. You know, you seen the touch, you seen the bomb. They say he don't have the arm strength. You see him throwing them high, throwing the ball deep. You seen him like Shedeur is like that. You seen the accuracy. You seen the, you know what I mean. He missed a couple of I ain't gonna say he missed a couple of throws. It was really the wide receivers they didn't catch, but they, you know what I'm saying, they left a couple out there, but nah. We yeah. So but yeah, they did their thing, man. They showed that they should be going top 5 in the draft. And yeah, I've been hearing a lot of Cleveland going to take Abdul Carter and then jumping back into the first round to get Shedeur. I'm gonna tell you this right there. I don't even think he's gonna be there. Cause we just might pull that plug and go grab him. And I wouldn't mind getting him. I know people saying like, why would we grab him? We got Geno. Look, Shedeur's not. He's not gonna be mad about. He's not going to be mad going to sit behind Geno. He's not gonna be mad about that. I can promise you that right now. I can tell you that right now. He's not gonna be mad about that, because now he'll be able to learn. He'll be able to study and sit with Tom Brady, and Tom Brady can show him certain things. You know what I'm saying? So you should, you know. So I believe Shedeur can go to the Browns, man. I think they really gonna take him to the Browns or the Giants, or maybe us. You know. Let's see. Can now? Do you think Jalen Murrow be a possible in the second or third round for the Raiders? It's the next thing I want to talk about, and it's probably the last draw I'm going to talk about. Yeah, it's possible. If we get Genty in the second, I think Jalen Murrow could be there in the third. Or I think we can move up late in the second and go and get him. You know, cash in that third. You know what I'm saying? Cash in that other third and maybe throw in one of them other sixes and move back into the second round and go grab Milrow. Then he'll be able to sit behind Geno. and learn Chip Kelly offense, I like that. I like that a lot. That could be a possible. That could be a possible. You know what I'm saying? That could be a possible. So I think Milroe's fast. What he ran like a 4.3 or 4.2, 4.2, 4.3. No, he ran a 4.3. He got the wheels. He's strong. And I watched the pro day too. He was slinging that, man. He was throwing that. He was accurate. He still needs to learn how to read defenses, though. You feel me? So I think by him sitting behind Geno for that long, or whoever, it might not even be us, but just saying, if he sits behind Geno and whatever for about 3, maybe 4 years, if we bring Geno back for 1 more year, shoot, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I think this would be a quick little nice mix for us. You feel me? For real. I think this would be a nice little mix for us. Like I ain't even lying. Uh, Shoot, like I said, I would keep saying this too. I'm standing on all 10 on this, bro. Our coaching staff is going to play the biggest part. They are going to be the biggest key of this season, for this season to be successful. And I believe in this coaching staff. I don't care what nobody say. I believe in this coaching staff. Shoot. And I believe the vision that Pete Carroll has. You know? I see the vision that Pete Carroll, Spy Tech, Tom Brady, I see the vision that they have. You know what I'm saying? And Tom Brady's always said this. He said it last year in like at an interview or something. He said that he'd rather his quarterback sit and learn how to be a professional in football and learn how to do this and learn how to do that to be a great quarterback. And I believe him. And he's standing on that. And I think Miro will be. I mean, it don't even matter right now because we got Geno Smith. So it don't even matter what young quarterback we have or we bring in. Shoot, I really like Kyle McCord too. If either one don't even work out, Kyle McCord like that too. You know what I'm saying? I think Will Howard's stock is rising a little bit, so I think somebody's going to take a shot on him. I think Jackson Dart could go to the Saints. And I think Will Howard could go to the Steelers, to Pittsburgh. You know? So, you never know what can happen, you know? But Cal McCord would be good because we probably get him like the 5th or the 6th. Maybe the 4th. 4th or the 5th. You know what I'm saying? If we lucky, he might drop to the 6th. You know what I'm saying? But, you know? So, I don't know. I think, like I said, I really believe in this season, man. This is the most excited I've been. I was excited last year because it just felt different. You know what I'm saying? But it felt different, but you still had that in the back of your head, like that little thought in the back of your head, like, I don't know, we could screw it up though. You know what I'm saying? We could be good, but then we can screw it up. You feel me? So it's a good thing that we most of us have this feeling. I don't know about all Raider Nation, but let's say most of Raider Nation, you know what I'm saying? Have that good feeling that this year is going to be good because, you know, of our coaching staff, and that we not gonna have that thought in the back of our heads like, yo, I don't know if we just gonna know like, yo, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? this is what it is, and this is how it's gonna be, and we finna crush it. Cause like I said, all I want us to do is be competitive, yo. That's all. If we can go 9-8, slide into the playoffs, sneak into the playoffs, and be competitive, but while doing it, I'm good. I'm gonna say, you know what? That was a successful season in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? That was a successful season in the right direction. And then let's build from there. Let's build for next year and next year and the following year till we be like the Eagles and make that Super Bowl. You feel me? Hopefully we can get there with Geno. And hopefully if we don't, and let's say we do make it there and we lose with Geno, I hope we go back and win without our franchise quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. We gonna be like that. Shout out to all my supporters, man. Shout out to the subscribers. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment down below. I love y'all, man. You know, let's just keep grinding together. So we can I can keep giving y'all good content. You feel me? I'm 10 away from 50. I'm really halfway. I'm like 10 away towards my goal, and I got there quicker than I expected. You know, I didn't expect to even have like 40 followers or 40 subscribers this fast. My channel only been up for about a good 3 weeks now. I'm on episode 10, so I'm going on the right direction. I'm moving at a good pace right now, and I feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? So I just need y'all help so I can start going live, and we can, you know, I can start really interacting with y'all and getting to know Raider Nation, and you know, and really come out with more videos and stuff, because it's kind of hard that I make the video and then I gotta do the video, and then it takes about a few hours to upload. Sometimes it takes 3-4 hours to upload and stuff like that. I'm doing everything off my phone too, so you know, right now, and I'm just, you know, trying to get it in. I'm just trying to get it in right now. I done talked about everything I want to talk about. I'm just kicking it right now. You feel me? But yeah. So, like I said, like, subscribe, comment down below, because it helps the channel grow. And I'm trying to get 50. I'm trying to get at least. Well, my goal was to get 50 subscribers, probably like the day of, or like a few days before the draft, so I could go live. Looks like it's headed in that direction, but just a little bit quicker. So let's just make it happen. Let's try to get maybe close to 70 subscribers by the draft and stuff. So let's do it. But I want to say shout out to all the Raider content creators, man. Shout out to the podcast content creators that's really doing it, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go check my man Mega out too, man. The Blow Up podcast, man. Go check that out if y'all like current events and stuff like that, and y'all like just talking about what's going on, like politics and all that other stuff. If y'all like that, you know, go holler at him at his channel, Blow Up Podcast. You feel me? He just dropped a new video too. You hear me? So yeah. So, you know, we about 34 minutes in, man. So probably gonna cut it short, but you know, I'll holler at y'all in the next episode.
South Jersey nigga. Yeah. Bitch, I'm all aboard when it comes to money. I'm on go when it comes to money. Early bird nigga get the worm. Why he always up?